It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. Monday night, Labor Day special. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Make sure y'all keep supporting the movement. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. Y'all come on in. The live chat is always wide open. Make sure you check in. Labor Day special tonight. We're going to have another good time. Number good vibes on the Foolish Show podcast. We're going to get this show started in a minute, y'all. Let me make sure everything is lined up like it's supposed to be. Make sure we live streaming everywhere. Make sure y'all check me out every Friday night on the radio. 2 radio stations, socialradio.com and the block 105.3.com. Hope y'all had a great weekend, man. We're going to start this week off right. Tonight, I'm going to tell you what tonight's topic. Tonight's topic, we're going to talk about, are you willing to fight for your relationship, or you rather just start over and start fresh? Some things is worth fighting for. Some things ain't. Sometimes when that's it, it's it. Some things can't be fixed. Some things you can work on and try to hold on to what you have. Everybody have options. But it's all about finding that right person that makes your life complete. So tonight's topic, would you fight for your relationship, or would you rather let it go and start over fresh? Some things is worth fighting for. Some things ain't. If you have something good, you try your best to hold on and never let that good thing go. You never miss a good thing until it's gone. The grass ain't always green on the other side. We always think we can upgrade and do better. But sometimes you end up going backwards. You end up with something worse than you already had. So when you got something good, you fight for it. And you try to hold on to it. Let's go to the live chat. El Midriro says word. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Y'all excuse me if I be pronouncing y'all name wrong. But y'all know how I go. But we're going to have a good time tonight. Make sure y'all jump in the live chat right now, because we about to get this party started. Let me just make sure I got everything set up. Don't be afraid to jump in the live chat, folks. Join in the conversation. But let's get back to it. So if you have something good, you fight for it. You don't want to lose it. Because a good thing is hard to find. A good woman or a good man is hard to find. So when you find one, you try to hold on to them. But at the same time, make sure it's worth fighting for. Don't waste your time in your life with somebody that don't appreciate you, don't love you like you're supposed to. We all deserve to be loved, and to be loved in the right way. Don't just settle for anything. Yvonne Hurd checking in. I see you. She says, I'm here for it. Let's talk. So tonight's topic, if y'all just tuning in on this Labor Day night, would you fight for your relationship, or would you rather just start over? Chase says hi. I see you, Chase. Some things is worth fighting for. If you know you got a good woman, a good man that's always by your side, they try their best to make you happy, then you try your best to hold on to it. You try your best to show that person that I want you in my life. A lot of times we have something good and we take it for granted because we think that we can always get it. But a good thing is hard to find. So when you have a good woman, a good man, you make sure you hold on to them. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody don't know how to love, and they ain't gonna love you the right way. So if you got somebody that's doing that, don't take them for granted. Show them that you appreciate them. Not sometimes. A lot of times all we want is love and affection. We want to feel like somebody cares for you. Nobody wants to be lonely all the time. Lay in your bed looking at the ceiling, hugging on your pillow. That's all right. But sometimes you want somebody you can love. So if you got that somebody and they good, then appreciate them. Do not take them for granted. Don't run them away. A lot of times we mess up a good thing. We have a good thing at home and we mess it up because we always think the grass is greener on the other side. But the live chat is wide open. We just getting this party started. Yvonne Hurd says, from what I see, it's worth it until it's not. I agree. It's worth fighting for until you get to the point where you can't take no more. Then you have to throw your hands up and say, I'm done. There's only so much you can do. A relationship is worth fighting for if the other person is trying. If they trying and y'all compromise, then y'all see what y'all can do. But if the other person showing it, they don't care, they ain't showing you no more love and no affection, everything they used to do, they don't do it no more, then it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to hit that restart button. Because you don't want your love to be taken for granted and you want to feel appreciated. You want somebody that really care about you. You got to find you somebody with a good heart. Somebody you know gonna have your back. And you can tell if somebody love you because the way they treat you. If they treat you right and they always showing you love and affection, then you can feel like that love is sincere. So tonight's topic, if you're in a relationship, is it worth fighting for? Or would you rather just let it go and start all over again? Have a fresh start. Sometimes that's the best way. If you're in a toxic relationship, it's best you let it go because it's draining. And you don't want to spend your nights and your days unhappy. Unhappy with a person that don't even really appreciate you. Don't really care about you. They're just trying to use you and take what you give it. Try to take what you got. Take your heart and stomp on it. Ladies, if you got a man who abusing you and beating on you, they don't love you. You don't hurt somebody that you love. You treat them right. So if y'all got somebody out there that's misusing you and abusing you, you need to walk away. Find you somebody who gonna love you the right way. A good thing is hard to find, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. That doesn't mean it don't exist. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? See, this is the podcast where you come on here and I feed your mind, body, and soul. We get on here and we talk about real life stuff. Because we all go through things. We all experience relationships. You had some good ones and you had some bad ones. You had some relationships you wish you could still be in. Some people you wish you didn't run away. You wish you still had in your life. And there's some people you wish you never met. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? So some things is worth fighting for. Some things not. Victoria Stinson says preach. But just don't settle for less. Don't settle for anything. If you're going to settle for something, settle for what you want. Don't just settle for any man or any woman that comes your way that ain't going to appreciate you. You just wasting time. Y'all both wasting each other time. And time is valuable because we don't live forever. Life is temporary, folks. We only on this ride for a minute. When it's all said and done, we all got to go to the other side. So you don't want to spend your days on earth unhappy and miserable. And if you're with the wrong person, that's how your life is going to be. When you're with somebody that don't appreciate you, that always talk down to you, always negative, you don't need that negative energy in your life. You want somebody that's going to make you feel complete, who got your back to the end. You hold me down, I hold you down. Let's build something special together. A lot of people nowadays is afraid of love. They don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be disappointed. But everything you do in life, you're taking a chance. If you wake up in the morning and you get in your car and you go somewhere, you're taking a chance. Because it's a chance that you could get in a bad accident. It's a chance that you might not make it back home. So everything you do in life, you take a chance. Nothing is guaranteed. It ain't guaranteed to work out in your relationship. But that don't mean you don't try. Especially if you got real deep feelings for this person. When you know inside you love that person sincerely, you give it all you got. And if it don't work out, then at the end of the day, you can live with it. Because you know, hey, I tried my best. I gave it my all. You don't want to have regrets and say, I should have, could have, would have. I should have did this. I could have did this. I could have made things better. You don't want to live in that shoulda, coulda, woulda world. What's done is done. What's in the past, you can't change. You can't change what you done been through. If you done been through a whole lot of bad relationships, you take it as life lessons. And in the future, you find you somebody that's opposite of those people that disappointed you. You don't keep fishing in the same lake. You don't go looking in the same spots. Time for you to try something new. Y'all hold on for a second. But you got to learn from your mistakes. You don't continue to date the same people that's not treating you right. It's time to go to a different spot. Different ways. But some things is worth fighting for. Especially when you know you did wrong. When you know you messed up and that person really ain't do nothing, you fight for them to keep them in your life. Because I'm telling you, a good thing is hard to find. We think we can just let people go and the next day we'll find the girl or the woman or the man of our dreams. A lot of times life don't work like that. Victoria Stinson, I see you with the love. But life doesn't work like that. A lot of times we have to fight for something good. Because if you got something good, a lot of people gonna want it. If you got a good man, it's a lot of women that want him. If you got a good woman, it's a lot of people out there that want her. So you got to make sure you make them feel love. Make them feel like I'm with you. I got your back. I'm going to be here no matter what. See, that's that true unconditional love. It seems like all that done went away. All everybody want is flings and sneaky links. Everybody want to get their rocks off and everybody go their separate ways. Nobody want to commit and build something special together. Everybody's afraid of commitment because we live in a world now where everybody wants to do what they want to do. They don't want to be committed to nobody or nothing. We live in a world now where anything goes. Nobody has no shame about what they do. They will sleep with your uncle, brother, step, child, cousin, best friend, baby daddy, baby mama, and have no remorse. Remember, y'all, what goes around comes around. The same energy you put out is the same energy that's going to come back to your front door. Don't be afraid to love. Just make sure you're giving your love to the right person. Make sure you're giving your love to somebody who's going to value and appreciate it. And they're going to show you that same love in return. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? So tonight's topic, if you're in a relationship, is it worth fighting for? Or would you rather start over? Hit the restart button, start fresh. It all depends. Only you know how you feel. If you know that person makes you feel good, if you know that's a good person, then you try to make it work. But if you know that that person is toxic, since you met them, they have brought nothing but pain and heartache your way, it's time for a fresh start. Because never tell yourself that you can't do better. You can always do better. You can upgrade. You can find you somebody that's going to treat you right. Stop selling for people that's not going to do right by you. Just to have somebody. I'd rather not have nobody at all than to have a woman that ain't going to treat me right. I'd rather be alone. It's more than just having somebody. It's more than just having somebody in your bed. Is that person in your bed your companion? Is they your best friend? Do y'all have that bond together? This is what you got to start asking yourself, folks. Everybody out here just doing what they want to do. But what happened to that true love? Like great grandma and grandma and mama them had. How you think they lasted 30 and 40 years together? Because they had their unconditional love where they ain't let nothing break their bond. They ain't care about no he say, she say, no gossip. They stood by each other's side. Nowadays, we quick to walk away. We quick to throw in the towel. We don't want to fight for nothing no more. Oh, I don't care. I ain't chasing nobody. I ain't fighting. I'm going to let them go. If they ain't worth it, then you let them go. But if you know they worth it, you at least fight and try to keep something good that you have. You don't just let something good just walk out the door. Because you'll live to regret it. Because when you meet the next person, and the next person ain't that good, and the next person ain't that good, and the next person ain't that good, you'll start thinking about, man, that person in the beginning wasn't that bad. Maybe I should have stayed where I'm at. We always think the grass is always greener, but it's not. A lot of times, we don't know what we want. And we find something good. We don't know how to keep it. Because most of us never experienced true love. Most of us don't know how it feels to have somebody that truly loves you, sincerely, that don't want nothing from you, that ain't trying to use you for something. So we don't know how it feels. But don't be afraid to love, folks. Just make sure you're loving the right person. Don't give your time and energy to people who don't deserve it. Everybody don't deserve all your attention. Everybody don't deserve all your love. Some people are selfish. They're all for self. They can care less about what you got going on. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? So certain things is worth fighting over. Because a good thing is hard to find. Y'all just tuning in, man. We live streaming right now on YouTube, Kick, and Facebook. Don't be afraid to leave your comments in the live chat. Let me know. Would you fight for your relationship? Or would you rather just start over and find somebody new? It all depends on your situation. If you're not in a good situation, then of course you might need a fresh start. If you got somebody that's making you unhappy, making you cry all the time, mistreating you, then it's time to walk away. How long are you going to stay and endure all that pain? Everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves a little love. So it all depends on what kind of situation you're in. Only you know what kind of relationship you got. Nobody else knows what goes on between you and your partner behind closed doors. That's between y'all. So you know if that person treating you right. It don't matter what the people on the outside say. It's how you feel, because it's your life. It's your time. It's your heart. It's your love. So you got to value all those things. Sometimes you got to put yourself first. A lot of times we forget about ourselves and we try to please others. You do so much to please a man and a woman to when you put yourself last. So love yourself. If you don't love yourself, then how will you be able to love somebody else properly? Self-love comes first. Then you may be able to show somebody else some love. But it all starts about looking in the mirror. Erica says, depend on the situation. See, that's what I'm saying. It depends on what kind of situation you in. Now, if y'all just have some ups and downs and you feel like if y'all get on the same page, y'all can work it out, then you try to work it out. Especially if you got time and years invested with that person. Now, if somebody you just met, it's more easier to walk away because y'all really ain't building nothing together. You're just getting started. So if you see red flags, you don't let it drag on. So it all depends on your situation. It all depends on what type of relationship you are in. Are you in a good relationship or are you in a toxic relationship? Do you have somebody that makes you happy or do you have somebody that makes you sad? Do you wake up every day and can't wait to be around that person? You love to look in that person's eyes and tell them, I love you. When you're away from them, it's a certain feeling that you feel. That's when you know you got something real. That's when you know you have something special. It's a certain feeling in your heart that you can't explain. That's when you know you got something. But a good thing is hard to find. True love only comes once in a lifetime. Your real soulmate comes once in a lifetime. So when that special person comes along, don't be a fool and mess it up. We always want our cake and eat it too. Sometimes we just got to worry about what's on our plate. Take care of what we got in our face. If you got something good, don't take it for granted. You treat that person right, but we all make mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect. We all done told lies, cheated, etc. But it comes a point in time when everybody wants to settle down and be happy. You should want a family and be happy. You should want to come home to a wife and a husband and have stability in the home. A lot of homes are broken. It's time to get these homes back together. It's time to bring these fathers back into the house. It's time to get these mothers back in the house. Everybody's always talking about, I'm outside. They're in the streets partying. What about the kids? What about your husband? What about your wife? They need time. They need affection. You got to decide and pick what's important. Certain things shouldn't mean that much to you when you get to a certain point in life. The older you get, you're supposed to get wiser, not dumber. A lot of things shouldn't matter to you when you get at a certain point in life. You have to mature. You should want that one person who's going to hold you down. But I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you what makes you happy. Only you know what makes you happy. Only you know what you want. So whatever you want, you go after it. And if you're able to get it, you try your best to hold on to it. So when you find that soulmate, you hold on to them. And you try to make it last forever. If it don't work out, then so be it. But at least you gave it your all. At least you gave it a shot. Nowadays, people are scared of true love. They're scared of a commitment. They're scared to love somebody. Because they're scared of being disappointed. They're tired of being mistreated. They're tired of being hurt. But what we have to understand is, folks, everybody ain't the same. Every woman ain't the same. Every man ain't the same. Just because your last dude broke your heart and mistreated you, that don't mean the next dude gonna do the same thing. We can't throw everybody in the same pot. We have to stop putting everybody in the same bowl. Because everybody ain't the same. We have different personalities. We have different brains. We have different bodies. So everybody got different ways of dealing with life. Just because some women in my past played games, that don't mean every woman that I meet. That don't mean my wife or my queen ain't on her way. Sometimes we have to be patient. We want everything overnight and we want it right now. But God don't work on our time. He might not come when you want him, but he's going to be there right on time. He knows what you need. He knows what your heart desires. Stay true to yourself. And don't settle for less. Make sure you with somebody that's loving you right, that's treating you right, that's giving you all the time and attention and affection that you need. Keep a smile on your face. Ask you, baby, how was your day? How are you feeling? What's on your mind? Talk about future goals together. That's how you build the blueprint. You build that blueprint to having a good life together. You got to have some things in common. Got to be compatible. They say opposites attract, but that's not all the time. Sometimes you got to have something compatible, something that you can hold on to, something that you can relate to, a person that you can tell all your business to, and you ain't got to worry about them backstabbing. Ain't nothing wrong with being in a relationship. Ain't nothing wrong with being somebody that's going to treat you right. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't settle for less. Settle for somebody that's good. Settle for somebody that's going to love you the right way. Who ain't going to waste your time. A lot of people just out here wasting people's time. You know you ain't going to be with that person for a long time, but you still bother them. You know you don't want to marry that person, but you still aggravate them. Some people just don't want you to move on and be happy. If you're not with them, they don't want to see you happy. So that's why you got to look out for your own heart. You got to look out for your own benefit. You have to put yourself first. Make sure you are happy. Make sure your life is in a good spot. Live life one day at a time. Never be afraid to love, folks. It's a good thing when you're in love and you got somebody special in your life you can build with. That's a great thing. Everybody needs that one person by their side through the good and bad that's going to love them unconditionally no matter what. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? Don't be afraid to fight for what you want. Don't be afraid A lot of times we want something that we're not even ready for. You can't even handle it. You want a good man, but when you get a good man, you don't know how to take care of him. You want a good woman, but when a good woman come along, you don't know how to take care of her. So a lot of times we be asking for stuff that we can't even handle, that you're not even ready for. You got to be ready for it. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? Don't be afraid to love somebody. Just make sure you're loving the right person. Do y'all understand what I'm telling you? Don't just give your love to anybody. We live streaming right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Kit. This is the Foolish Show podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment. That's my YouTube channel. You can catch me 3 nights a week, live streaming, giving y'all nothing but that real talk. Because everybody deals with this in life. You deal with relationships, you deal with love, you have ups and downs. That's all a part of life. We all gonna go through things. We all gonna experience things. That's all a part of life. So tonight's topic, if you're just tuning in, if you're in a relationship, are you willing to fight for your relationship? Or would you rather just start over and have a fresh start with somebody else and just hit that restart button and start all over again? It all depends on you. Only you know what makes you happy. Only you know what you're going through with whoever you're talking to. Only you know if that person is the person of your dreams. All those questions only you can answer because you are the one that's dating that person or talking to that person. If you know that person is treating you right, loving you right, then you try to build and hold on to that person. But if that person is bringing you nothing but heartaches and pain, every day is a whole bunch of drama, fussing and fighting every single night, that's something that you need to walk away from. If you got somebody that's not treating you right, then maybe it's time for a fresh start. Maybe it's time for you to start over. But you don't have to rush. But give yourself time to reboot yourself. Give yourself time to work on yourself and find your direction. You don't want to just jump into something. A lot of times we just jump into a relationship and it don't work because we're moving so fast, because we want it so bad. You want to be loved so bad that whatever comes your way, you jump on it. But you got to be picky. You got to be choice. You got to be choosy and picky on who you give your heart to, who you give your love to. Because everybody don't deserve it. Everybody ain't worth it. Everybody ain't worth your time and energy. Are y'all listening to what I'm telling you? When you have something good, you hold on to it. But if that person ain't right for you, then you let it go. Because life is too short to be unhappy. Don't sit there and keep letting this person mistreat you. Don't keep sitting there and letting this person run all over you and play with your heart. And they saying in their mind, no matter what I do, they ain't going nowhere. Feel like they got control and power over you. Don't be that person. No, you ain't happy. But you still putting up with that nonsense. You still dealing with that mess when you can just walk away. But if you do have something good, you fight for that person. You don't just let something good go. Sometimes you got to fight for what you want, especially if it's something good. You don't just let a good thing go, because a good thing is hard to find. Good people is hard to find. A good man is hard to find. A good woman is hard to find. They ain't just standing on the corner. Most of the time, they already taken. So if you got something good, try your best to hold on to it. But if it ain't worth holding on to, then you got to let it go. You got to put yourself first. And you got to always protect your heart. Look out for your best interest. Don't let just anybody misuse you and abuse you. A lot of times we stay too long when you should have been walked away years ago, months ago. But you're thinking in your mind that this person can change. But if they ain't changed by now, they will never change. You have to accept it. You got to accept what they're showing you. Ladies, K. Michelle told y'all, you can't raise a man. If he ain't a grown man by now, what you gonna do? Don't settle for less. Settle for the best. Settle for what you want. Go after what you want. Ain't that wrong with wanting a husband or a wife? Ain't that wrong with having true love with somebody special? You just don't want to waste your time and energy and give your love and your heart to the wrong person who just gonna play with your heart and break it. Who gonna step on it. Who gonna always make you cry. Always make you sad. Always talking down to you. Always putting you down. Why are you dealing with that? Why are you putting up with that nonsense? If you know you got somebody that ain't treating you good in your house, get them out of there. Just because you just want to have somebody laying up with you. Is that person really making you happy? Forget just having a boyfriend or just having a girlfriend. Are you happy? That's the key. The key to life is happiness. You don't want to live life and be miserable. You don't want to wake up to drama every day. That's stressful. You don't want to live your life like that. Keisha Glover says hello. She said, if it's worth it. If you just tuning in, tonight's topic, would you fight for your relationship or would you rather let it go and move on to a fresh start? And like Keisha Glover just said, if it's worth it, you try to hold on to it. If you know that somebody is something special, then maybe you got to fight for them. You do whatever you got to do to not just let that person go. Don't just let that good thing just walk out your life. You try your best to hold on tight until it gets to the point where, hey, it ain't work and everybody has to move on. I'm not saying be obsessed or stalk nobody, but you try to show that person that I love you and I want you in my life. As if you got somebody good. Everybody that comes along ain't good though. Everybody don't have your best interest at heart. Some people try to use you. They try to play you. They're out here playing games. They play mind games. They play with your heart, your emotions, and your feelings. Especially when they feel like they have you wrapped around their finger. So it's up to you to put up what you're going to put up with. If you had enough, then you got to put your foot down. You have to lay the law down and tell yourself, I'm not going to accept being mistreated. You got to have a high standards for yourself. It's not just having somebody. You got to have somebody that's going to treat you right. Have you somebody that's going to hold you down. That's going to make you happy. No matter what. Hope y'all listening. Because there's some people right now that's in a toxic relationship. There's somebody right now that's being beat on and cussed out every day. But you got to find the strength to get up and walk away. You got to be strong, and you got to put yourself first. You got to protect your heart at all costs, because life is too short to be playing games. Life is too short to let people just run over you and play with you. You want to live your days on this earth being happy, finding somebody that's compatible, that you can build with. Find you somebody that got things in common with you, that have the same goals and dreams in life as you. Find you somebody with a good heart. If they got a good heart, then that's a good start. But if the person's heart ain't right, it's no telling what they'll do to you. It's no telling how they'll treat you, because they ain't got no good heart. So it don't matter to them. Some things are worth fighting for. Some things you have to walk away. Sometimes it's better to let it go. As Usher said, sometimes you got to let it burn. You might still have feelings for that person. You might still care about them. But sometimes you got to love them from a distance. Everybody ain't meant to be in your life forever. Some things are just temporary. One thing about people, they're going to come and go. Are y'all listening to what I'm telling you? Some things is worth it. Some things you might have to chase. Especially if you have something good. Because you have something good that's hard to find. It ain't good people just hanging out everywhere. There's a lot of shady people out here. And they will play with your heart, take your money, and leave you heartbroken. They will use you and throw you to the side. These are the people that you got to be careful of. That's why you got to protect your heart at all costs. Don't be afraid to look out for you. Keisha says, leave it. Hold on. Let me get the comment back up. Hold on. Let me bring this comment back up, y'all. Keisha says, leave it and never go back to it. Toxic is not love. I've been in a toxic marriage for 6 years. I had to let it go and find myself again. Well, much respect to you, Keisha. Because a lot of people still stay and try to force it to work, knowing deep inside they're not happy. So at least you found the courage to walk away, because life is too short for you to just be letting people do you any kind of way. You don't have to put up with it. I don't care how many years y'all got together. Don't be afraid to walk away if it ain't good. If that person ain't right. Don't be afraid to get up and walk away. Put yourself first. Think about you and your heart. Y'all just tuning in, man. We live streaming right now on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. This is the Foolish Show podcast. This is where I feed your mind, body, and soul. If you want to come get some of this soul food, then make sure you tune in every time we live on the air. Because we talk that real talk. I never come on here and just gossip. I ain't got time to gossip. Let's talk about real life. Because life is short. You here one day and gone the next. You want to spend your time on this earth happy, not miserable. And if you're giving your heart to the wrong person, you can end up drowning in misery for a long time. Always put yourself first. Love yourself. There's a lot of people out there that's just out to use you. or just trying to get what they can get and keep moving. Then the people you got to be careful of. Then the people you got to look out for. You can't let everybody have your heart. You can't let everybody lay in your bed. Be careful who you opening your door to. You could be sleeping with the enemy. You could be letting the devil in. That person putting on the front. They don't even really even care about you. Just trying to use you. Whether it's for money, sex, or whatever. So you always have to have your eyes open. Know what you're getting yourself into. Know what kind of person you're dealing with. Sometimes you think you know people, but you really don't. Because everybody gonna seem cool. Everybody gonna seem sweet in the beginning. But when you start having arguments and disagreements, that's when you start seeing everybody's true colors. Eventually, a person will show their true hand. If you give them some time, they'll show their true colors. Just give them a little time. You got to get past that first little wave, because all that's going to be nice and sweet. When you meet somebody, you can't stop texting each other and, baby, I miss you. I want to see you. Then love can turn into hate. So when that person come in your head, you get mad. When you see that person call, you got a frown on your face. That's when you know you're wasting your time. Everybody ain't worth your time and energy. Stop giving everybody your time and your energy. Everybody ain't worth it. Some things are worth fighting for. Some people are worth fighting for. Especially if you know they're a good person and they got a good heart. If you know that person treats you right and they might have made a mistake, you got to find it in your heart to forgive them and y'all move on. But if you know that person ain't right, they don't treat you right, they don't talk to you right, they don't do the things that you want that makes you happy, then it's time for you to let it go. Stop settling for less. Stop settling just for anything or anybody that comes your way. You got to be picky with your love. Everybody don't deserve your love. You don't give your all to everybody. You give your love to the people that deserve it. As far as in a relationship. Now, God says we're supposed to love everybody. So you're supposed to love everybody. But when you're in a relationship, give your love to a person that's going to appreciate it. It's not going to take it for granted. It's going to make you feel good. That's going to bring the best out of you, not the worst. Love is more than words. You have to show it. If a person loves you, they will show it. If they mistreating you and they doing it on a consistent basis, they don't love you. Because love don't supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to make you feel good inside. That's when you know you found your true love. When that person makes you feel good inside. So you hold it to your heart, not to just settle for anything, but make sure you got something good. Make sure you got something that's worth fighting for. Everybody go through things. You're going to have ups and downs in your relationship. Ain't no relationship going to be perfect. Y'all going to have disagreements. You're going to get mad at each other. But how much do you love each other? How tight is that bond between you and your man or your woman? For sure, Black says, oh yeah, you on here talking that What kind of relationship do you have? Are you in a toxic relationship where you know you ain't happy? Every day you wake up living a lie. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to your heart to find something better. Find you somebody that's going to appreciate everything you got to give. And it's going to accept you for you. That's going to love you for you, not for how you look, not for what you got. They're going to love you for the way that you are. We can't settle for just anything. Go after what you want. That way you'll find something that you want, and maybe it can last for a long time. Love, true love, is supposed to last forever. That's why when you get married, they say in the vows, till death do us part. You're supposed to ride with that person until the end of time, until both of y'all is in the coffin. But nowadays, people get married and they be divorced within a month or two because the love wasn't really there. They didn't get married for the right reasons. They just wanted the title, or you just wanted a big cake, or you just wanted to have a big party, or you just wanted to dress up, or you just wanted a rock on your finger. Marriage is supposed to be a lifetime, a commitment together, a bond, a unity, not just a title. So we have got lost in this world. We don't even know what true love is no more. FOS Black says FOS old baby. So y'all stop selling for anything. Stop selling the man that's gonna tear you down just because you want a piece of dingling in your bed. Fellas, stop selling for a woman that's not wifey material. You gotta put yourself first. You got to know how to receive love and give it. Love is a two-way street. It's not just one way. It's a two-way street. You got to give love to receive it. And we always ask for a good person. But when you get a good person, you don't even know how to treat them. You get a good person, you don't know what to do with them. You neglect them, push them to the side, break their heart, push them away, and then be crying about you want somebody that's good. You might have had that person. You just ran them away. Or you took them for granted. Don't be afraid to love, folks. But when you're giving all your love, make sure you're giving it to the right person. Make sure y'all together for the right reasons. Make sure that y'all trying to build something for the future. I know you're going to have your little one-night stands and your little flings. But when you want something for the future. Something you can build. Have you a nice, big, happy family. Coming home to each other. Eating dinner together. Going on trips together. Creating memories together. That's what a good relationship is all about. Don't be afraid to love. Just make sure you're loving the right person. Everybody ain't worth your time and energy. It's some people that just coming into your life just to use you. It's some people just coming into your life just to take. They see something they want and they trying to use you for it. So don't be nobody's fool. Don't be nobody's stepping stone. Don't be nobody's rug. Don't let people just walk all over you. Stand up for your heart. You don't have to deal with certain things if you don't want to. A good thing is hard to find. A good person is hard to find. So if you got a good person, hold on to them and love them right. Make sure they know that you care. Make sure they know that you love them. Everybody deserves to be loved the right way. Life is too short to be unhappy. You're going to deal with a lot in life. So it's good to have somebody you can ride with, somebody that you can vent to, somebody's shoulder that you can cry on and say, baby, it's going to be okay. I'm here with you. That's a good feeling when you got somebody good like that, that ain't trying to use you, that's always lifting you up, giving you compliments, showing you they care, showing you love and affection, not just on holidays, but every day. That's a good thing, folks. Don't be afraid to give your heart to the right person, but everybody ain't worth it. Everybody's not worth your time and your energy. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Some things is worth fighting over. Some things are not. If that person ain't good to you, they ain't worth fighting over. If they don't treat you right, it ain't worth fighting over. If they don't talk to you right, it ain't worth fighting over. If they don't respect you, it's not worth fighting over. You have to love yourself more than letting somebody hurt you. It's your job to protect your heart. You can't just give it to everybody. Everybody don't deserve it. I hope y'all listening to what I'm telling you. Life is real. Life ain't no game. And we never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Live life one day at a time. Appreciate if you got somebody good in your life. Appreciate if you got a good woman that's home with you. Appreciate if you got a good man that's home with you, that's committed and faithful to you. We living in a world now where anything goes. People are afraid of commitment and they're afraid of love. But love is a good thing as long as you're sharing it with the right person. But true love is hard to find. But that don't mean you give up. And that don't mean you just settle for anything. You settle for what you want. You go after what you want. I hope y'all listening. Don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to find happiness. We had another great positive podcast tonight, y'all. All good vibes. I appreciate everybody who was in the live chat. Anybody that's watching this, all I ask you to do is subscribe to my channel and spread the word. Tell all your friends, your family, your co-workers. Let them come on here and everybody on here join the discussion and we have a big conversation. Spread the word, folks. Tell everybody about the Foolish Show podcast. Ain't no other podcast gonna give it to you like this. Everybody else gonna gossip. They're gonna talk about all the rumors about all these celebrities. I don't care nothing about that. Let's talk about real life and what we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all check me out Wednesday night. I will be back on the air, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday night, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Kick. Y'all have a great week.